Kings come in with a record of 11-11, and they are led by their dynamic point guard, De'Aaron Fox. There you see the trick, pulling a chair out of Ayton. Elitsa shooting as the Suns begin with 2 straight turnovers, and that's something that they have done a much better job of correcting of late. And Buddy here to 32% at home.
I wonder if his fans still alienated.
Look inside to Ayton, who was able to gather, and the easy slam. Paulie Stein runs the floor.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Trying to set the tone here early. Pass inside, another turnover. Off the heel, then healed with the easy slam. Here's Bielitsa on the drive inside to Paulie Stein, tied up by Bridges. Out the heel, corner 3 on the way, and down it goes. Contest the shot, 13-2 Kings lead here. Crawford with the pull-up, got it. Paulie Stein averaging 7 points his rookie season, then 8. Nearly 13 last year and almost 15 this year as well over the last 3 games for the Sacramento club.
And it's one thing for Sacramento to be hot, right?
But it's talent in my eyes. And we've seen that with Rashawn Holmes. His hustle has allowed him to continue to emerge and develop basketball. Here's Bogdanovic, is Ariza stepping out defensively, and Bogdanovic able to step back and get just a meniscus surgery as he feeds it inside to Costa Koufos. And there's one of those hustle plays that Igor.
Same difference though, same deficit. That's what the Suns need to think about. It is doable.
Jackson inside, little third.
And he played well for him last year, and it's hard for him to find minutes now.
Yeah, he had a D&P on Saturday as he gets the drive in. That the Suns will get a little home flavor in consecutive games as everybody getting it
over and tries to break the rim. He went up finesse.
Bogdanovic able to get down the lane. The final healed off to Jackson. And Jackson rattles it. Shot clock winding down. Ayton's got to get rid of it quickly. Can't get the roll. And able to get, it's almost as if you start assuming that your shot is going to be off. As Kobo, who has shot well from 3.
You really do. And see if you can get to the foul line to get a rhythm.
There's the drive from Kobo. Paulie Stein sprints up the floor. Finding Hield, and that one finds. Jackson swings it into the corner. Bridges slashing across the lane. Nice left-hand finish. Ayton calling for it. Finally gets it. Finds Melton for the corner 3, and down it goes. First 5 games with the Northern Arizona Suns. Of course, first player in G League with the triple doubles. Bielitsa takes it back to the trailing Troy Williams, and Williams. Crawford whips into the corner. Ariza sets, fires, and connects the ball. Turn it over, up ahead to Ariza. And Ariza with plenty of emotion at the end of that one. Players. As Ayton passing out of the double team, they send it into the corner. Jackson with the open corner look, and down it goes.
Looking like it's hope.
On the inbound, quick catch and shoot from Melton, a long 2. Ayton on the rebound. Calls for it inside. Goes over the left hand, and Ariza flies in. Under 3 to go in this first half as Fox able to navigate it inside on the 3. Elitsa. Koufos with the come this way. Fox all the way.
Yeah, and he probably will.
5 on a shot clock. Melton in heavy traffic. Finds Ariza, who connects.
Another chance. Kings going for a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Fox off the screen. Knocks down.
He was going to be ready this year, and I guess he was right.
Melton fires away, and as they go with Melton at the points, but the Suns, as they started out the game, begin the third quarter with a turnover.
Anytime you throw the ball around Shumpert, he's going to take it away. You cannot. You got to be sure of your pass. One of the best defenders in the league.
Melton able to scoop and score.
They're wasting a lot of seconds now.
Ariza on the drive inside. Ayton with a quick follow as we check. Jackson on the drive hasn't contested it. He comes up short.
Wow, Lindsey, that's a hard word. Just compete. Down by a ton.
Melton finds Ayton way outside. Jackson sets up for the deep three and knocks it. Suns missed their first 12 from deep. And 6 of their last 11 now. Shumpert out of the corner.
That's Amon Shumpert.
Melton on the drive, underhands it to Ariza, back to Jackson. Inside feed to Ayton.
Just not settling in.
Fox on the pull-up. Ariza fires from deep. Shot clock at 4. They set up Melton for the wide open three-point look.
Torn right now because they don't know who to root for in the game, and it's such a big deal. Buddy and DeAndre, they kind of the faces of this kind of
do a little vacation exchange, perhaps.
Yeah, that's right.
Just the Jackson on the straightaway three.
Now he has.
Bogdanovich squares and fires. Williams right on cue with the steal.
Play T.J. Warren. That's 50 points. We get it. Okay, we understand that part of it. But in this league, it's happened historically in this league with teams that beat up and hurt.
Josh Jackson thundering down the lane. Winding down. Crawford turns it over. Jackson trying to get one away, and he will. And Bender starts the fourth quarter. Troy Daniels can't connect. And there is that hustle from Holmes, unfortunately.
This guy Williams might be.
Daniels gets it back. And there is that guy at Holmes.
He won't miss that.
Giving him a chance. After getting down big early, the Suns were right there with the Kings in the second quarter, 32-31. As Williams continues to string together a solid game. He's got 9 rebounds. Giles on the run thing.
Right. And Rashawn Holmes is just running and jumping, so it forces his teammates to have to pick up their
double-double of the season. His first came back against the Nets. As D'Anthony Melton.
I guess most guys have always been taught. You know, you show up to the game, you come eat, because I guarantee you.
And just like you know, we've talked about him learning as Troy Daniels knocking it.
Just like Sacramento saw what happened in the first quarter when the Suns played the Lakers. They were up 27-11.
That three-point shot.
Melton's not struggling. I mean, he has really earned his minutes. He's playing a heck of a game.
McLemore turns it over. And then somehow gets it back, and look who found it.
Oh, man. And that's where he has to get better.
Giles, been the common theme, not the start, but the one quarter or that 7-minute stretch, as we've seen. It's Troy Daniels.
That lay right on the tip of my tongue. I was getting ready to say it. Layup. Shut up.
Daniels with 13 is Giles. Suns turn it over, and Mason trying to get a little too fancy.
He's trying to dunk it. That's how you do it.
Dave Yeager's not been happy the way these last 7 or 8 minutes have unfolded, so he'll have something to talk to this group about, but for the most part, he's got to be pretty pleased. As Kings win this one 122-105. Our next Suns game coming up on Fox Sports Arizona is Thursday as the Suns travel to Portland to take on the Blazers. Suns Live beginning at 7:30 p.m. Now for all the highlights from tonight's game, plus TC's Top 5 and a reaction from Igor Kokoskov, stay tuned for Suns Live, sponsored by CenturyLink, with your host